Hi, this is Jasper Howell with Pierce RV in Kalispell, Montana. I wanted to talk to you today about this beautiful Tuscany by Thor Motor Coach. It's a 2015. But before I do that, I just wanted to remind you that not only do we have this great store in Kalispell, Montana, we also have stores in Billings and Great Falls. The second thing I wanted to mention is that Pierce has been in business for 90 years. It's a family-owned business, okay, family values, and we take great care of our customers. So when we start at the front of this beautiful Tuscany, the first thing that jumps out at me is this huge panoramic windshield. Okay, what that means to you is you're going to be able to see the road. You'll be able to see the beautiful views in this state. Also, we have, as we go down, very high intensity headlights. In Montana, I don't know about where you're from, but in Montana we have many more deer than we have people. So if you could see the road a little better, you're going to be a lot safer, and that's important. Safety is a big thing with Thor Motor Coach in this Tuscany. We have these running lights along the bottom, which is similar to Audi or other automobile manufacturers out there. Very automotive style setup. You can see the road. Your vision is great with this panoramic automotive style windshield. Large wipers, I'm going to keep the front of this clear. And then we have, I could see these, you may not be able to with the glare, but you can see there's 4 defroster ports along the front. Going to keep the frost off your windshield. Again, keep you safe when you're going down the road. Keep you and yours safe. Here we have the bus style mirrors, which also, again, are going to keep you safe when you're going down the road, give you a great view like the buses. Be proud of the Tuscany. We have this backlit Tuscany light. Looks very cool at night. You could shut that off and you just have a chrome strip, adding just to the style of this high-end coach. This is a large access panel actually to your generator, which we'll talk about later. All right, working around from the front of this beautiful front cap, as we go this way, there's so many wonderful features. You can see them, obviously. We have LED lighting out here, which is new to the 2015, some of the LED lighting. And this is a really neat feature. These awnings don't have arms, okay? And you can imagine if you have a big wind come by, you could rip this thing right off. Now, you get a little wind, shakes that thing, it goes in automatically. It's going to protect this awning for you. You have lots of light out here, so you have a great area to entertain. Okay. Down here we have this outdoor television, which comes standard. Okay. It's going to be protected. You have these thick doors throughout, very well insulated. It's going to be protected. This is also protected by a Sikkens paint. What's special about Sikkens paint is it never fully cures, and that's a good thing. The reason that's good is, number one, over time you're not going to get cracks from heating and cooling, and also these are resistant to chips. It's not going to flake off as easy because it's not completely cured and it's slightly pliable. Okay, also as we go down the line, you'll notice these windows. These are dual pane safety glass frameless windows. They look great and they're very functional, very good insulation value. We have a vent here. The vent is there for a stack washer dryer, which we'll talk about when we get to the inside. And also you'll notice along the entire top of this slide, you have a slide topper awning. That's going to protect your coach so you're not going to get sticks and other debris up underneath when the slide goes in. All right, let's talk a little bit about the storage here. Underneath this first bay, this is your electrical access bay. You also have this magnet inverter. It's 2,000 watt. What that means to you is that you can have that wonderful stainless steel 26 cubic inch fridge and run other things within your coach. Here we have easy access to your batteries in this bay. And in this bay, what you may or may not be able to see very well in the video, this is easy access to your fresh water tank, and that's just a cover to kind of protect it, guard it from view. Here we have cavernous storage. The reason we're able to do that is because of the raised rail chassis, which gives us all this storage. Here we have a pull-out tray, so you don't have to break your back to get access to things. Pulls right on out. Okay, a couple things about these doors. They open sideways for easy access. You don't have to duck underneath the door like you have in some other coaches. And the second thing you'll notice about this, that is 2 inches thick. Very well insulated. Keep everything underneath protected from the outside. Yeah, I'd also like to talk a little bit about the front tire and the front suspension here. This is a 22.5 inch alloy rim with 275 tires, which are going to give you a better ride. Also, with the independent front suspension, it's going to eliminate the bump steer. We also have a 55-degree wheel cut, which allows you to make very sharp turns for such a vehicle so large. Also, we're on a Freightliner chassis, which is an industry best. It's going to help with the bump steer. We're standing at the back of the Tuscany here. You see we have a fiberglass rear cap with a lot of great features. A lot of things that are going to be a great benefit to you. First of all, we have 2 sets of taillights. What that means for you is greater visibility when you're going down the road, greater visibility and more safety. If you're towing something, you have extra lighting along the top, very visible. We have a ladder here built in for roof access so that you can go up top and just take care of anything you might need to take care of, which isn't much with the one-piece fiberglass roof. Also back here we have the backup camera, which is standard in the industry. We also have these great lights for when you're backing up, really light up the back end for you. As you pan your way down across these beautiful graphics, full body paint obviously, we have another light here. And as we go down, we have a 10,000-pound tow hitch, obviously already wired. Now as we go down this side of the Tuscany, I want to just talk about some of the great features and benefits you can see here. This is the air intake for the engine. This is going to give you much cleaner, better air than the air being sucked off the ground. Okay. This cord is not hardwired. Okay, so on those cold Montana mornings, this is going to be an advantage to you because you can just unplug it, take it out, and roll it up on the ground, and then put it away. A lot less headache that way. Again, we have lots of access to those batteries. Okay. And the way these close is a slam latch. It's a one-arm system, so you could be using your other hand for other things. This is your depth tank, easy access for filling that. Here is your water station, your flush out station. Easy access to the filter. Obviously, if you need to do winterization. Easy access valves, large valves that aren't going to hurt you to turn. Okay, all your hookups, your dump station, it's all in one place. In case you make a mess, you got a hot, cold shower. It happens. You got a light here. Switches for your water pump. So the Tuscany comes with a Dirt Devil central vac standard. Here is the clean out area, so when you're going to change the bags, the benefit to you is you're not going to make a mess inside the coach in case you get a nasty bag coming out of there. It's been known to happen. Here's the other side of the pull-out storage drawer. This is multi-directional, meaning it can come out either side, okay, which is an advantage if you're, limited on space one side or the other. Things on this side, things on that side. This is the rock guard. This just came in from the factory. So the rock guard would be attached to the back and protect anything you're towing from rocks and other debris from the highway. And in addition to more great storage, we also have an easy fill for your propane. Okay. Now in the past, some of you might have heard stories about technicians having to cut holes in the side of coaches to access appliances. Thor Motor Coach has great engineers. And this is the kind of forward thinking that makes this a great coach. We have a dedicated plug for your refrigerator, a cold water valve to feed your ice maker, so we could shut those things off and save hours and hours of labor, saving you a lot of money in the long run. Now we get to this section. This is the fuel fill door. You have one on that side too. Convenience. Sometimes it's hard to get in on one side of a fuel pump or the other. We're going to save you some time, let you have more time to have fun. Here we have easy access to all your hydraulic lines and more of the electrical system. Help your technicians get you on the road quicker. More about this bus style mirror. Okay, obviously it gives you a great view. What we have here are your cameras. Your side view cameras can be operated with your blinker. These aren't just for when you're going down the road. Let's say you need a spot, or let's say you're backing into a spot. Not only do you have a rear camera to help you out, you simply use your indicator, your left and right blinker indicators, to turn those on as well, and you can better see what you're backing into. Protect you from possible damage down the road and make your travels much more trouble-free and more enjoyable. I want to take a minute to talk about this Onan quiet diesel generator. First of all, it's diesel, so it's going to have the best lifespan of any of the three types of generators: propane, gas versus diesel. Diesel's going to last longer. It's also so quiet you can hardly hear it in the coach. And there's a lack of vibration, such a lack of vibration, you can actually set a nickel on its side while this is running and it'll stay there. It won't tip over. Hardly any vibration, hardly any noise. That means for you, you're going to be in your coach relaxing, quiet and comfortable. Now we're going to head inside where you're going to spend most of your time. As we open this door, you see the automatic stairs. And just a touch of style, you see the lighted handrail. Let's head in. Now we're on the inside here. I want to talk a little bit about the cockpit. Okay, this is a 6-way adjustable seating, 2-tone, which is new this year. It's very supple, very comfortable when you're going down the road. What I didn't talk about in here is the Cummins that powers this. It's a 360 horsepower Cummins diesel, which has 800 foot-pounds of torque, which is going to get you up and down the road, over the hills, even when you're towing your 10,000 pounds behind you. Okay, very ergonomic, comfortable cockpit. Everything is within reach. It has all the bells and whistles that a high-end coach should have. Now we start talking about the entertaining in here. We have this great expandable couch, 46-inch Sony Television. Okay, everybody's heard of Sony. These are a very good brand. We also have the fireplace standard. Okay, Whirlpool stainless steel 22 cubic foot refrigerator. As you can see, you could put a lot of stuff in here for many weeks out on the road having fun. We have the ice maker with the built-in water filtration system, and again, a nice deep freezer. Okay, this is an electric refrigerator which is powered by that inverter that we saw underneath, that 2,000 watt inverter. So here we have our solid surface countertop. Okay. The engineers again outdid themselves. You have a place right here to store the cover. Okay, 3-burner cooktop. Okay, we have the stainless Gold Series Whirlpool convection microwave oven combo. Okay. Also, we have this wonderful residential Backsplash. That's real brick, like you'd see down at Lowe's or Home Depot. Okay, a two-part sink, fairly deep. Pull-out faucet handle. Okay, real wood accents. Great cabinetry, high-quality cabinetry. Lots of storage. A great place to prepare a meal. Now here we have a residential dining table. Okay, you can entertain for 4. You can slide it in if there's just 2 of you. Also, we have a nice countertop here and lots more storage. Little spot for your keyboard if you want to use this as a workstation. As we go down, nice deep drawers that you can actually use for a file cabinet. A lot more storage underneath there. 2 of these chairs can actually be folded up and stored away if you're not going to use them. Here we have a nice little pantry. Shelving up top, which are adjustable. You can move those around. And you've got these great pull-out little drawers in that pantry. Great place to store your extra food. Over here, standard, is a stackable washer dryer. These are Whirlpool and these work really well. It's built to fit. Okay, this is a 1.5 bath model, so that means you have a half bath up here. And with these pocket doors, okay, as you're entertaining, you can keep everybody in this half of the coach so that you keep that half private. And also you're going to keep some mess maybe from being tracked through. So this is a great little half bath. This being a high-end unit, you can see there's 2 options for flush. This is a ceramic toilet seat. And also in here you have a nice countertop, a great sink to wash up, and actually a really nice size cabinet in here. Lots of lighting, and of course a fan in the roof. As we walk into this master bedroom, notice obviously we have tons of storage. You're not going to be searching around for another spot to put something, I would imagine. On this side of the bedroom, I'll talk about this king bed suite that you have. Okay, first of all, we have some windows. You can get a little cross breeze here. His and hers counters, ledges here. There's plugins on the bottom. Another little nook for storage there. Over the bed, this is deep. More of that cubic footage of storage I've been talking about all day here. And also under this king bed, you have great under the bed storage where you can keep many of your other items underneath there. As we get into here, this is the master bath of your bath and a half floor plan. Okay, you can see this wonderful countertop, the great sink. Again, do we need to talk more about all the storage? We don't, you can see it. We have, again, the electric flush ceramic toilet. Something else you'll notice, that if you've been around motorhomes, you'll notice there's always a step up over the engine compartment. That is not present here. There is access for your technicians to take care of some routine things, but again, there's no step up. Another spot to hang things. More storage over here. As I step into the shower, folks, I'm 250 pounds, I'm 5'11", and I've got all this headroom. I'm very comfortable in here. This shower would actually hit me on top of the head, which isn't always the case. Lots of natural light coming from the outside. There's so much more I could talk about with you today, but you really should just come down and take a look at this thing. We could spend hours. We'll take it for a spin. You'll see that there's nothing else on the market comparable to the Tuscany, and we'd love to see you. So come on down and see us. Again, folks, I wanted to thank you for spending some time with us today. Again, my name is Jasper Howell. I'm with Pierce RV in Kalispell. The number here we can be reached at is 1-406-752-8050. Now, I wanted to mention some things. Where we're located at, we are 2 miles from Glacier Park International Airport. That also puts us 15 minutes from world-renowned Whitefish Mountain Resort. Less than a half hour from Flathead Lake, which happens to be the largest freshwater lake west of the Mississippi. And of course, the crown of the continent, Glacier National Park, is less than a half hour away. So come on down, see some beautiful scenery, come meet the nice folks here at Pierce RV and take a look at this gorgeous Tuscany.